to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. It's Greg and Joe. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Greg and Joe.
Hey.
Hello, welcome to episode 34
Yeah.
of the All Seeing Guys. My name is Greg.
And I am Joe.
Joe.
Hello.
How you been doing, all right?
Oh, you know, all that shit. Not great.
I was at a wedding recently,
Oh, yeah?
and I saw a little while ago on the podcast, I talked about the time I stayed on a farm with like a family we knew growing up,
Yeah.
and the time I
when
drowned
you-
in cow shit.
Oh, yeah. That was a beautiful, beautiful time.
So I was at a wedding, Stephen Lear's wedding recently, congratulations. And my dad called me over and was like, "Oh, this is Peggy." She was like, run the farm. And she was like, "Oh, who's this?" She was like, "This is Greg." "Oh, last time I saw you, you were down here. You were down here, covered in cow shit."
The classic. Oh, last time I saw you, you were up to your neck in cow shit.
Literally was.
Nice.
Yes. And that sparked off a little memory lane conversation.
Oh, yeah?
And again, it actually proved to my wife, who was next to me, that yes, it did actually happen.
It did actually happen. It definitely occurred.
It was confirmed.
Yeah.
Definitely confirmed. Last week, there was the 1 year anniversary of Podnose.
Ah, yes. Yes, there was.
Yes, the network we're on. 1 fucking year, man. We fucking were booked onto those guys before it started, man. You saw them on the last podcast page?
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe that was my fault.
Yeah, right. You accidentally did something podcast related.
I did something. Sick.
You looked on the internet and was like, hang on a minute, podcast. Oh, we do a podcast. I'll tell Greg to
Yeah,
message him.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Greg's good at that communication stuff.
So,
Wow, would you believe it? Well, I guess then celebratory congratulatories are for George Grimwood.
yes, and Podnose, congratulations.
Thanks for having us for a year.
Yeah.
We hope we haven't caused too much offence.
Too much mayhem, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. We recently hinted before that we're doing like a sort of like a radio play.
Yeah,
We're
no,
writing and
there's
recording one.
some hints have been dropped recently.
We've
It's
been-
coming together nicely, don't you
Yeah,
think?
it's coming together very nicely. It's not finished yet, but it's coming along. We're still recording it. Written by us and
Well,
acted by us.
acted by us. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
And we were trying to figure out a name for this fucking town. Like, what are we going to call the town that these are detectives that we talk about, Ritz Cricker and Ritz Disturbance?
Yeah.
A town full of people with ridiculous surnames and stupid names and fucking villains and stupid shit happens in this town. What are we going to call this town? And it was a while ago, as it were owed, I think, to George, we decided to call the town Grimwood.
Yeah, we went
his
for
name is
the-
George Grimwood, and it's a fucking awesome fucking name.
Grimwood's a great surname.
It's a
And
fucking
it just sounds like it sounds almost like the town from like what was it, Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah.
The town of
It's-
Sleepy
yeah, it
Hollow.
fits, yeah, it fits.
Grimwood's just like it's almost like an olden sounding name. It sounded really, really good when we said it out loud.
Yes, and I was just like, you know what, we're gonna use that name and we're gonna name our town it. So
Yeah.
we've been writing a radio play about two detectives Ritz Cricker Disturbance living in the town of Grimwood,
What's the other town as well?
a rank town.
Rank Town.
Rank town's next door. We don't like
Ranktown.
rank towns. Bad
Rank Town's a
news.
bad place. You don't want to go to Rank Town.
Nah, man. But Ritz Cricker and Disturbance fucking go there. They
Yeah,
get shit
you
done.
better believe.
As a little, it's still in early stages, but I have put together a mini trailer to be on this episode. I thought
Yes.
it's not going to
A
be
little you like teasing, don't you?
it's not
You
going to be a
like
trailer
teasing.
we're actually going to put out. It's just going to be on here because it's nowhere near
And
finished.
this isn't one of those coming soon sort of things,
is.
and then like
It is a
3
coming
years. Yeah,
soon.
but it's going to be like longer than 3 years.
Yeah, we've recorded.
It's not
some,
going to
so
be
yes.
like dice rollers.
Yeah. No, it's coming. It's
We should just call it Chinese democracy, and get sued by Axl Rose.
but then Offspring try and call their album that. At one point.
They wanted to call it Chinese democracy, and then in brackets you snooze, you lose.
Yeah. And they were like, "No, I'm not having it."
Yeah.
Outrageous.
He was outraged. He was absolutely outraged.
So yeah, anyway, I put together a little trailer, which in it's very early stages, so I'm making all the excuses now. It's not finished being produced. This is just a little thing I threw together for now. There'll be
See
an
if you recognise these voices.
There'll be an actual trailer coming at some point. We've got more recorded.
Yeah.
So here we go. Early
Little
stages.
teaser. Little
It
teaser.
It hasn't got a name yet. We haven't named it yet. We started recording.
We haven't
it.
named
Still
it.
not named it. So for now, it's just Ritz Cricker and Dick Disturbance.
Maybe it should be like, I reckon it should maybe be like Ritz Cricker and Dick Disturbance in
each other.
in. That's the parody porno. That's the parody porno. That's when we get sucked into the time vagina again.
That's kind
And
of spoilers.
turn to we get dropped in porn parody land.
That's good, actually. I like the idea of that.
You're welcome.
So anyway, yet to be titled Ritz Cricker and Dick Disturbance radio play. Boom.
Hidden deep within Tolworth, Surrey, lies the completely made-up town of Grimwood. Grimwood is infested with many ridiculous foes, but the town is under protection from detective duo Ritz Cricker and Dick Disturbance.
Give it up, Benedict! Oh, fuck me! Ritz Cricker, what the cunt do you want?
Commissioner?
Wow.
Oh, there they are! Grimwood's very heroes, Ritz Cricker and Dick Disturbance.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry. It's, things just got really experimental in the bedroom.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do, but tell me later on. They're not a cocktail bar.
All right.
They're not the ones that have the little jars with the peanuts on the side.
Yes.
Maybe olives.
Yeah. Breadsticks.
Pork scratchings would be good too.
In a cocktail
Tell me
bar.
later on.
Yeah, no, I would. We got serious
Don't
stuff.
forget.
Why are we here?
Where are you?
Smile, boys. You're heroes.
Investigating soon.
So that's coming. Man, I really hope Tom Davis doesn't sue us.
You know, it was my intro that fucked that up. to be fair. That's why it's not going out. That's why it's only on here.
Yeah, that is a all seeing guys exclusive.
Yes, exclusive.
See, if it was like a short film, just the intro credits would just be the All Seeing Guys present an All Seeing Guys production, directed and starring All Seeing Guys.
/ Dice Rollers.
Special guest from Dice Rollers.
Extras, Dice Rollers.
Music supplied by Dice Rollers.
Grip Key, Dice Rollers.
Second AD.
Catery.
Second AD, some cunt.
Catery, Greg and Joe. So yeah, there you go. That's coming up. So fucking be ready or don't be ready, because either way, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I actually have a tuck it in. We're going to go straight into here, straight off the fucking bat. There's a tuck it in. There's a few segments today, actually.
Good
Just
stuff.
Not by preparation. Just
Is this one of those mix-up episodes?
yeah, a little bit.
One of those mash-up
a little bit. It's
episodes.
a little bit of a mash-up.
Where we haven't done a whole lot of research.
Take me to me, all man.
Tuck it in, okay? Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in, okay?
Man, you need to tuck it the fuck in.
We talked a little while ago about Iceland when they were trolling. Do you remember that? When they took to Twitter and they gave trolling a go.
Oh, was that during the World Cup?
And they they trolled. Fuck this.
Portugal?
Nando's.
Portugal's.
They thought when Portugal drew 1-1. They tweeted at Portugal being Nando's. Sorry, being like hard luck guys 1-1. But like next time they're like, oh, this is awkward, but not actually from Portugal.
Yeah.
And they tweeted like Ronaldo, like when he drew as well or lost, and he cried, and they sent like a picture of like their sliced fucking onions, like frozen onions, and was like, "Don't cry, cut some of these," or something stupid like that. Like,
I have a feeling whoever's in charge of the Iceland social media just wants to go on Lad
12
Bible.
years old.
Yeah, it's 12 years old and wants to go on Lad Bible.
Well, they came back tweeting after we told them to tuck it in last time. They fucking came back.
They just don't listen.
So we're going to tell
they
them to tuck
clearly
it in again.
don't
They
listen.
need to be told to tuck it in again.
Are we going to have to start hashtagging Iceland?
Iceland tuck it in, yes. Iceland cheeky
Well, no, Iceland-
frangos. Iceland tuck it in. That's too long.
Iceland
Too long.
first, or unless the country thinks that we're having a go, and it's not. Fair play to them.
We're not.
Have you seen have you seen that video of them doing their like war chant thing that the football fans?
Yeah,
are
it's
doing?
awesome.
That was crazy.
It's cool
Like
as fuck.
50,000 people
cool
doing
as
it. It
fuck.
sounded sick.
It's cool as fuck.
I'm not fucking with Iceland.
They came back and they were trolling once again, but this time it was Jack Wilshere that took the
I
bullet.
fucking hate Jack Wilshere.
Premier League star Jack Wilshere. He was trolled on Twitter about his smoking. Shit.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a habit for being a.
He was in
cock.
trouble with Arsenal for smoking. Join Portsmouth on Portsmouth. Okay,
Portsmouth. Come along, Bort.
joined Bournemouth on loan yesterday.
No. They're now Portsmouth.
Fucking hell. Iceland Foods tweeted, "Hi Jack Wiltshire. Our Bournemouth store is open until 7 p.m. We don't stock cigarettes. Thanks."
I bet
They're
they
shit
do.
at trolling. They're
Yeah,
so
they're
bad
really
at trolling. It's bad. It's
And it's
embarrassing.
like it's the
Iceland.
attempt. It's the attempt to advertise something. But
I'm
also-
fairly sure the owner of Iceland Supermarkets does listen to this podcast.
I'd like that.
I'm fairly sure he does. So I know he's this. I'm sure I know his name. Jim, listen.
Jim Iceland.
Jim Iceland.
If you
Jim Malvin Iceland. Just listen to me.
Malvin as well.
You need to.
Not even Melvin.
You need to get in touch with your fucking marketing department and just be like, look, I'm on the Twitter thing, man. Can't we just tweet like good value prices?
Yeah.
You know, and fucking.
Look, if you want people to do like
Mark Wright's going to be here on Sunday opening the new frozen fucking chicken fucking freezer.
We sure do seem to mention him a lot recently.
Listen, seriously, tuck it.
Yeah,
It's
seriously,
ridiculous.
give it a rest, man.
It's fucking ridiculous. Embarrassing yourself. You know, embarrassing me because I have to keep talking about it. We told you to
Yeah.
tuck it in once, and you're back again, giving it all the fucking bigger.
Yeah,
It's
you know what's
bad.
probably happened is that we've done that, and the thousands and thousands of all you seeing guys listeners.
Yes, of course.
You know why? Because that's what they're typing in.
Yeah.
The all you seeing guys.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
And that's a much more popular
They know.
podcast than this.
They know.
And some of them have just stumbled upon it just by accident, but kind of like it. So but what they're doing is they're listening to that and just like, oh yeah, they're talking about Iceland. Oh, they are good value, though.
It is
Oh,
good value. Maybe we could be in
They're
Iceland.
frozen. They're frozen. Yeah, well, Kerry
That'd be
Katona
awesome.
can
It'll be
fucking
like
do
me and
one.
you, like
Me and
passing
you and
each-
Kerry. Me and Kerry Katona.
And fucking Peter Andre just like passing each other opposite each other. I'm with Kerry Katona, you're with Peter Andre, obviously, and we pass each other in the
We're
aisle.
just watching.
And
Like,
we're both
that's
just like,
Peter Andre.
what's up-
He was voted Dad of the Year
what-
once.
Yeah.
Kerry. Kerry, what have you done?
I
4
you
kids and
didn't win Mum of the Year. I know
Yeah.
that much.
fucking go and eat some
What was she,
mayonnaise.
Atomic Kitten?
Yeah, that was it.
Sounds like an STD slang.
She
doesn't
looks
it,
like the
really?
kind of girl that
It
eats
sounds like
spoonfuls of
slang
mayonnaise.
for an STD, doesn't it? Really?
What, Atomic
I've
Kitten?
got an Atomic Kitten. I can't
It
have
sounds
sex
like
without a condom.
that fucking legal high. It sounds like a legal high.
She is a legal high, I think, which is the worst fucking part.
I'm
Jesus.
telling you, man, she definitely eats spoonfuls of mayonnaise.
Oh, mate.
Not even with anything.
Jars,
just
mate.
straight in the
The
mouth.
jar is a spoon.
Kerry mayonnaise scoffer Katona.
Maybe she'll
Mayonnaise,
be,
mayonnaise enthusiast Kerry Katona.
maybe she'll be on the radio playing the Arsenal.
Yeah, she's got to be well.
I don't
easy
think
to
she's got
hire.
a wedding or divorce coming up, so she's free from the papers. I think we can get her into do a
We should really start finding out how much it is to hire these people. I think
bottle of rum. I reckon we get around.
bottle of rum. Yeah, probably.
If she puts in though,
Oh yeah,
No
she's
freebies.
got. Yeah, no.
no fucking freebies.
Well, that Iceland discount.
They're so rum, don't they? Nice. It's not frozen though, is it?
It's frozen rum. That'd be
Oh,
badass.
It wouldn't. It'd be long. We would think it'd be
Yeah, it would be
badass.
long, yeah.
We think this would be amazing, and we sit down with it and just be like, "Well, this was stupid.
It would just make a really good
It's like the
Instagram
strongest
picture.
lolly in the world."
It's the strongest lolly. Ugh. Doesn't even taste nice.
There is geese dropping.
Is it?
I have geese dropping.
Oh no,
Strap
yeah,
in, people.
we've had a
Geese
few.
dropping.
We've had a few
People have sent some in. So, geese
Thank you.
dropping, overhearing things people fucking talk about bollocks in the street, and you send it to us, and we read about. It's amazing. Overheard shit. It's easy money.
Can you
even
tell
though
how
we make
fucked
no
we are?
money. Yeah, we're pretty fucking wanking, to be fair.
I just
Damn it.
asked a microphone.
Yes, Joe, yes.
Yes. Holy shit.
Dropping, having a listen.
And it's only going to get worse as well.
It's
you
going
know.
to get way fucking... It was so long to just do what we just did. So, I had a geese dropping text to me from Chris from Earthtide, who mentioned it before.
Chris Fordry.
Chris Fordry. He texts me, just so the geese drop in.
I haven't heard this shit as well.
I hate this kind of pavement. It just makes me foot go all funny.
You see, the great thing about that is that I can see Chris impersonating it if he would have told me.
Yeah. I hate this kind of pavement. It just makes me foot go all funny.
Like, funny how?
There you go. Fucking, and I think I kind of.
But like, what makes him like stop and like wiggle his foot about a bit, like makes his foot go all funny.
So Sean sent us a geese drop in
Nice.
from the Rotten Candy podcast.
Shout out Rotten Candy.
He texted me and he was just like, got a gear shopping for you. Was outside of Spoons, of course, for you
Standard.
foreign listeners.
That, to be
Spoons
fair-
is is a chain of pubs called Weatherspoons.
Yep, just for all you non-UK people.
And it's it's the Weatherspoons. Like, this is kind of where you would hear gear shopping, I guess.
To be fair, that I can't believe we haven't been standing outside the Weatherspoons because I'm sure there was
I
some
saw a guy
prime.
outside there recently in a shiny gold shirt.
That's why.
And it was
That's
like
why we don't
free
stand
on a
outside.
Tuesday. Shiny as fuck gold
That's
shirt.
why we don't stand outside it.
I'm going to struggle with this one. Words and numbers.
Oh, let me do it.
There you go.
I'll have a go.
There you go.
It's upside down.
Turn it over.
No.
Or hold it up and it'll turn automatically.
Was outside Spoons when a late 30s woman said to a 50-year-old woman, babe, it's okay if I... Well, oh, hang on. No, they're right, this is difficult. Babe, it's okay if I looked as good as you at your age. I'd be happy. Old woman replied with, yeah, that's true, but why does he call me a psycho when I look this good? Sorry, I'm reading it in my
Because
head
she
now.
probably is a fucking psycho. Probably is a fucking psycho. This is one I heard today. I heard this today. And this was two police officers exchanging heroic tales. And I walked past and I just saw one officer
Kicked
say...
a squirrel once.
One officer said to the other police officer, so I secured the area with her. You know, to make sure the area is secure. Wow. Thank you.
No, I didn't decipher that code.
I didn't understand like police jargon, but obviously I do.
Yeah,
That
no,
made
it's just like,
perfect
thank God you know.
I think I actually thought I was in on the mission, to be fair. I think I was there. I'll plan that one.
I had post-traumatic stress from that. From that fucking story. I was so involved with it that I got post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that?
That
So involved and
that-
descriptive
that
was
took
that
a
story.
turn. That took a fucking turn.
Did it go a bit dark?
No, it was fine.
All right.
Probably was right, to be fair. I don't know where it would have come from. He wasn't being covert about the operation,
No.
I'm being honest.
But I mean,
Had
yeah,
to
I mean,
explain what secure the area meant. I don't even watch CSI, and I know what that means.
yeah.
Why is telling another police officer that? What does that mean?
Maybe it's
again? Secure
police
the area?
code.
Yeah, for like jerked off everywhere.
Yeah. Jizzed.
I jizzed on the crime
Buckets.
scene. I secured the crime. Fuck my ass. I secured the crime scene.
I'll secure your ass.
I secure the crime
I'll
scene.
secure your
I'll
ass.
That's fucking code.
That's it. That's what it is. Arse. Area. Arse. Done.
So the Crystal Maze is definitely coming back.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Oh, it's quite.
So-
now I've
So-
just remembered who the fucking presenter's going to be.
The
I'm
Crystal
just
Maze
really
is coming
annoyed.
back. We obviously knew it's coming back. They've now, in the wake of Robot Wars as well, they're like, all right, cool, go, 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 go. People are watching it. So now we have Crystal Maze.
Fucking love Robot Wars.
And they have you watched the new
You
one?
did mention Robot Wars just then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank
have you
fuck
seen
for
the new
that.
series?
I haven't yet. No.
No.
Who's in charge?
The fucking Irish guy from What the Week, Dyer O'Brien.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have
They
heard-
could have. Who would you choose to like present
Boris
Robot Wars?
Johnson.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Nah.
Patrick Stewart.
That's better.
If I'm being honest, Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
But just so chilled the whole time. Maybe sat by,
Hello. Welcome to Robot Wars.
sat by a fireplace the entire time in the corner of the studio.
Oh,
Doesn't,
yeah.
doesn't even watch
Sipping
them.
a brandy.
Just sipping a brandy.
Doesn't even know what he's presenting. Just
Does
got
it-
told to sit in this room and say this. Here's
Next up-
£50,000.
Next up is Matilda
Yes.
versus
I do
Dominatrix.
love that story.
Please tell
I
it
remember
again.
sitting down with Roald Dahl and
What?
discussing Matilda. Was that Matilda?
I was sat down with Gandalf and
Gandalf.
Magneto
He's the same person.
talking
you know.
about days of yore.
Get over it. He's also gay.
I said to them, do you remember when I was in Star Trek? I was aboard.
I did
once."
have to say to him, sorry, Gandalf, could you just remove the star from Uranus whilst I'm talking
Gandalf,
to
you
you?
might have been Gandalf for a few movies. But
It
I, was
might
Patrick,
have been.
I was Patrick Picard for a long fucking time.
I'd want someone a bit more upbeat for Robot Wars to present it.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
Every time a robot loses, he throws a bottle of fucking aspirin at him and goes, keeps the bottle.
Keeps the bottom.
keeps the bottle.
Ah, this country. Your brother was an asshole.
Yes, he was,
was.
absolutely.
Yeah,
You've got his number.
you've got his
You've
number,
got his
yeah.
number. You've got his number.
Let's not sit here all night and pretend
Please,
to
this
be
is
Jeremy
amazing.
Irons.
So yeah, so who would you have? Who else would we do
Um,
impressions of that are terrible?
Oh man, any accent ever. Some Russian guy.
So who would you have host it?
I don't know. As I said, man, just
I
someone.
thought you had no idea. Someone
No,
what
just
a beat?
someone
I thought you had someone in mind.
Oh, Vladimir Putin.
Wow.
I think he'd get really into it. Like too into it.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger smoking a cigar.
Oh, that'd be pretty badass as well. You kind of have to have someone just like a bit like
Panache.
fucking well up for it. Actually, no, Danny Dyer. Anytime you ask me,
Danny
who
Dyer.
would you choose for something?
Could you imagine
Danny
Robot
Dyer.
Wars with Danny Dyer?
Or what, you slags?
He's like the Ben Affleck of films. Like, he just do anything. Like,
Yeah.
Might not always do it well, but he fucking does it.
That's it. I
Mate, him
choose
doing
I
Robot
choose
Wars
Danny
would be
Dyer
amazing.
because he'd like.
Oh, that was naughty.
I'd love him to just be interviewing. So you spent 9 months building this, did you? You ever felt a woman's touch ever? No.
Well, I've made a robot. It's called the Governor.
You melt. It's called the melt.
I'm gonna fight Mark Wright.
He should fight Mark Wright.
I'm gonna fight his henchman. Maybe get that live on the podcast.
That'd be good.
Anyway, we haven't even got fucking to the point of the fucking story. We were talking about the Crystal fucking Maze. Jesus
right, I
Christ,
thought we
that
were still
took a
talking about
fucking.
Iceland, sorry.
That took a fucking stroll down
That
the
did.
fucking through the park,
Well,
didn't
you
it?
said Robot Wars, and I was just like, I'm going to mention
that
Robot
was a
Wars.
scenic route home.
I'm going to mention Robot Wars.
So they announced they were eyeing up David Tennant.
yeah.
It was a bit like, it was a bit like David Tennant. I don't know, is that good for his
But everyone's
career?
just going to be like Doctor Who, and then all the Doctor Who fans are going to watch it and be like,
that'd
what
be
the
good for
fuck
him,
is
though.
this?
There'd be a TARDIS fucking zone in there. But it'd
it.
just be like, okay, so I would like him to do it, but at the same time I was like, is that good for his career? I'm not his fucking agent, but he was in a Marvel
He's doing-
fucking Netflix
yeah.
series.
He's
fucking
doing all right
shit.
for
Like,
himself. He doesn't need
does
to
he
be
need
doing-
to now host?
He was Doctor Who.
Then the next day or so later,
I am bitten to shit.
I didn't do it.
All right.
They announced that instead of
This- I
David
mean,
Tennant,
this I don't
It was
understand.
going to be Stephen Merchant taking
Don't
over.
understand it. Because he's just, it's Steve Merchant.
I mean, it is a one-off special. It's a one-off special for Stand Up to Cancer,
That's fair enough.
and he is tall.
He is tall. So even if he's sitting down, it still looks like he's standing up for cancer.
But if you take away,
Not standing up for it. He's standing up for
Curtsying.
cancer.
Hello.
I'm
But-
behind it.
but like just okay, I know that's part of it, but like I don't know. When I announced it was him, part of me was like, "Oh, mate, I wish it was David Tennant actually." Now,
Well, you know
Like-
what? Like you think about like the two previous like presenters.
yeah, the
Um,
guy for
and-
Stiff Little Fingers,
Yeah.
and
Guy that
Don
was
O'Brien.
in fucking what do you call it?
What was he in?
He was in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mumsy,
Oh,
That
what was
was
his
some
name in that? I feel like
Richard O'Brien.
nah, he had a name. I swear it was just like I want to say
Bald
Romper
host.
Stomper, but it's not.
Rum-
Oh, what was his fucking name? Rickshaw? No,
Rickshaw.
Rickshaw. I don't know. He said Rorschach as well there for a moment. But yeah, no, they both like they're kind of this kind of they're playing a character.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like the presenter's supposed to be this kind of like odd character, just like come with me to the lands of the Aztecs and come and see Mummy and like all this bollocks and I can't
I'm
see
too
Stephen
sexy
Merchant
for
do
my
that.
shirt.
All I can see Stephen Merchant doing is just going like, well, yeah, you know, I am actually it's more to me than just Ricky Gervais. I can't like
That's good.
I can't
I
see.
thoroughly enjoyed that,
Thank
Joe.
you. That's one of my.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I do enjoy the.
I enjoyed that. I hope you
the-
enjoyed that, listeners. What a treat for you this
I
week.
do enjoy
What a
the
treat.
Bristol accent.
What a
That's really
treat
good.
for all of you listeners.
But yeah, I just can't see him being that kind of like quirky character. You know what I mean? So he's clearly just going to be Steve Merchant. He's just going to be literally.
He's in
walking
the
around.
new Wolverine film.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I don't think he's playing like a superhero.
He's
I
good in,
imagine he's like going to be the geeky scientist. I
Yeah,
imagine.
most likely.
But
With a few quips.
I know it's been deemed one of
All
the
right,
worst
ladies.
films ever made, and I do understand it probably is one of the worst films ever made. But fuck me, in segments, that film's fucking. If you take away the bollocks fucking bit in between, in segments as a sketch, fucking hilarious. The movie 43 with
Oh,
Steve
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Merchant and Halle Berry.
Oh mate, that
fucking
really
hilarious.
escalates when she's
So
what is it?
fucking funny.
It's when she's making like she's making guacamole with her boob, and it's like full blown Halle Berry with her boob out, like mashing up avocado. And there's just one bit where like Stephen Merchant just wipes his middle finger along her tit and eats the guacamole. It's like, yeah, that's good. That yeah.
When they make him Asian.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fuck, and it suits him so fucking well, which is weird.
Because even in the start of that sketch when they're doing dares, aren't they?
Yeah, they're trying to up each other on a date, aren't they?
Yeah. And they're just like, it's like let's make it more exciting.
And he's got a
like,
dick tattooed on his face.
oh my god, So ridiculous. He is good in that. He was in some fucking film with.
Also, on movie 43, I'm sorry, but when fucking Hugh Jackman has bollocks on his fucking chin, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And it's also one of the worst things I've ever seen, but it's the guilty fucking pleasure. It's so fucking funny.
Is like, how did they even get these people?
So fucking funny.
They're just like, yeah, no, we want you
knows.
to do this like fucking like scene where like you and your wife are experimenting with sex, and she asks you to shit on her. That's Chris Pratt and his wife, by the way. Anna Faris. No, I just can't see him sort of like. I really hope they have like the body suits though. You know, like those like the.
Oh, I hope so.
The track suits that they had to wear to be on it. I really hope they make a comeback.
I hope all the women have perms and big frame glasses.
Yeah. And all the guys.
I hope they still do that really fucking pointless kayaking bit at the beginning where they go about a foot.
Oh, into like the jungle.
And then they get off and they're there.
Yeah. It's like I could have walked through.
They
that.
all get in it.
Why did we just
the host
canoe through a
fucking
puddle?
runs across it in seconds. We're here now. That was a long, strenuous journey.
You guys, I'm gonna take the long way around.
Bear Grylls should have hosted it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Let's all pray in the Aztec zone.
Yeah. And drink your piss.
Yes, you need.
If you could just leave your piss at
you
the
can
door.
release him by giving up a crystal or shitting in a bucket and drinking it.
What I'm going to do here is going to piss into this egg timer, and that's going to give you 3 minutes.
Because I drank a lot of juice today.
I drank a lot of my piss.
It's heavy.
If you drank piss and then pissed it out, would it be as stronger?
It'd probably fucking horrible.
It'd be alright, right? It'd be stronger than it would be
fucking horrible.
Potent.
I wouldn't even want that in any shape, way, or form.
No.
So yes, he's going to host Crystal Maze. Will you be checking in? Will you be watching it? Will you be checking out the Crystal Maze? It's a one-off special, mind you.
For cancer.
Unless I'm sat in the living room, Liz's parents are watching it, I can't see me checking in.
I'm under the assumption that there will be some sort of video that will turn up on Facebook. and I'll watch
best
it then.
off, like a 2-second clip.
I can't.
The internet will tell you whether it was good or not, Joe, so don't worry.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Everyone else can tell me how good it was, and I'll just take their word for it.
There's been an addition to shopping on Amazon recently as well that caught my eye.
Can you also get mugged on Amazon?
Almost.
Mugged
off for your fucking money. Whee, nah,
nice.
not really.
Well
It's
played.
actually quite good.
Well played.
So Amazon are offering customers like buttons to stick around your home to order essentials. I.e., they could put a button by your toilet, so when you look and you run out, when I'm running out of toilet roll, you just press the button and you've automatically one-click bought your bog roll off Amazon.
That's a bit too much for me. That is technology gone mad. What the
fuck,
man?
It's for the next day. Dash button links to people's accounts via home Wi-Fi. They will cost Amazon Prime customers only $4.99.
Huh. I mean, it's an interesting concept. But like,
what else would you use?
Wouldn't you want to just get it hacked and you'd be like, oh, my butt plug's getting a bit fucking.
There's going to be so many people that are so lazy they're just going to have buttons everywhere. And I mean, I'm running out of fucking oregano. Better press me button. There we go.
Yeah.
Which one is
the
it?
The button's bigger
which
than the
one
jar.
Is it? Get the map out. Get the map out so I can see which button this is. So you've got fucking 75 on this one rule.
What? Where's the oregano button? Next to the sage.
Next to the sage. Well, where's the sage button?
Next to the cumin.
Next to the cumin, you bastard. Oh, we've got loads of cumin though. Oh no!
I pressed the wrong button.
That's why we moved the button, because we never run out of cumin. Oh God! I've ordered cling film. Oh God!
We've got 87 rolls of that.
James
and Barbara there.
James cling film.
Just James cling film. Sick. Barbara was so happy to marry into that family.
What a ridiculous concept though.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Like you can't just fucking get your laptop out.
It's so convenient
and
though.
Just log.
No,
I mean, it is.
But that'll be it. I guarantee. This is it. This is future laziness. This is the beginning of Wall-E.
What you could do with that is you could link one button to say like a wish list.
Everything.
And you could just be like, all right, well, I've got all this money, so I'm just going to just boop.
Jesus Christ! Imagine like a birthday, and like you give a kid or someone a box, and they open it, and inside this box is just this button. And you're just like, press it, and they press the button.
No, because everyone knows the rule. Don't press the red button.
They're like, press the button. They're like,
press it.
They're like, press the button. As soon as they press it, they'll be like, check your email, and the kid or person will check the email. And
it's just a reference number.
And then there will be the you have ordered list of it all. coming tomorrow.
But it'll
And
be
you're like,
blank. No,
"That's
it'll
your
be
birthday,"
blank. But all you've got to go on is people who looked at this also. That's what you've got to go on as clues as to what it is.
You've got the Dr. Martin Complete Series DVD.
Doc Martin. What are the chances? Oh God, they got me 40 towers and DVD.
Oh, God, if only the Doctor Strange DVD.
I love that you went Doc Martin. Well played.
My parents went away recently. Mom told me that they did get a photo of Dad outside Doc Martin's house.
Is it? Damn.
They bought me the DVD once for Christmas. A couple of Christmas, I think I got.
Did they think it was men behaving badly?
No. But to be fair, the episodes I have seen have been pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I like Martin Clunes. He's quite funny.
He's quite funny. Now he like looks after horses and shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
need
like
to give
a
a
horse
fuck.
charity man.
He's grown into his ears.
So yeah,
and
there
mouth,
we go.
though.
Buttons to order shit at a fucking touch of a button. That'd be the advert. That'd be
That's
the
it.
advert.
At the touch of a button.
That'd be the advert. Intelligence, internet, growth, scariness, supernatural, robotic world around us. Also throughout another little story last
This
week.
is great. This is you know what I like about this is that it's like I've said to you is like, yeah, I don't have eyes anymore, so you need to go out and get me all the news. And now we're sat here and you're telling me all the news.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so you're telling me that like nothing's going on in the politics? Like,
no, nothing like that.
No.
Proper news.
Like what's good? What about America? Is America all right?
I don't know what that is.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm not eating there.
I think it's a song.
Oh, where the
Living in
kids off, where the kids off.
America.
Oh, there's a couple of American songs. So another story popped
How's
up,
James Brown?
which
Oh, dead is the.
this is
answer.
gonna link into a story that you have something to say about. Actually, it'd be
God.
interesting.
Oh shit! Was I supposed to do research?
no.
Fuck. I can't, Greg. I haven't got eyes.
Facebook posted a fake news story recently. And when people were like, well, what's going on? It turns out that the social media giant Facebook sacked New York staff who curated the news feed for Facebook, like, you know, the trending and what have you. What they did is that they replaced the staff with just like an algorithm.
No way.
Yeah. And the algorithm was to like pick out stories that were popular and like make them trend on Facebook so you would see them.
Oh fucking hell.
And they did this, and unfortunately, what happened was...
What's that? A robot did wrong?
It posted a false article about a Fox News host being axed for backing Hillary Clinton. It also...
That's kind of a big deal.
It also picked out a story about a US comedy show host using the C word. And
Conjugal.
it also threw up links to a video showing a man having sex with a chicken sandwich.
Yes, it did. Yeah, it did.
That's
Holy
what that
shit.
was. Yeah.
That's what that was? Well researched, my friend. Because the research I did was I found the video and watched it.
And I couldn't find a video, but I found this out.
I saw you put it up. You put it up on the
I
page.
looked. And to be fair, I can usually find shit on the internet, man. If doing this podcast taught me one thing, is to walk through the dark wilderness that is the internet, holding a lantern, asking who goes there.
Yeah.
But it was too late. I was too tired. But I found this out and didn't find the video.
No, well, that's it. Because as soon as I saw that you hadn't found it, I was just like, Reddit. Reddit's going to have it. So I went on Reddit and I just typed in McChicken Sandwich and like page 2, I was sent to Twitter. And lo and behold, there it was, a rather large black penis.
Really?
Yeah, massive. Like really, really good.
Is it close up then?
It's like point of view.
What?
Yeah, he's basically filming down.
Like a GoPro?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even say...
Oh, like from your point of view.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say it's him having sex. I just think he's just wanking off with a McChicken sandwich. Because he's literally got his dick in the middle of it and he's just using the bun to
There's
like...
a sandwich not in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in there.
Oh,
and there's
wow.
like fucking
Yeah, it's
mayonnaise.
definitely all
There
in
is
there.
mayonnaise everywhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's ridiculous. You know, like back in the day, like, you know, when like the internet was first around and stuff like that, not once would I have said to my friends when we were like 15 years old, oh yeah, I found this video of this guy like wanking himself off with a McChicken sandwich, because that would have gone round school.
We live in an age now.
We
my
live in an
friend.
age now, and also I don't have many fucks left over to give. And I really don't care about people's prejudices. You know why? Because I can't even fucking say it.
How long was the video?
Oh God, too long.
Was it really?
It's like
Does it finish?
I watched.
Does he finish?
I watched a good 30 seconds, and there was at least, I think it's about 2 minutes.
Oh,
So I
God.
can only assume that.
That's gonna get boring.
I mean,
after a while.
spoiler alert. He comes.
Oh, does it? Oh shit.
I'm assuming so.
Oh, I don't know. Are you?
I'm sorry, if I watched a video of a guy jacking himself off with a McChicken sandwich.
Viewers, have you watched a video? Have you take a bullet for us?
Yeah, don't send it
complete
to our
this
page.
video
We'll get us shut
then
down.
just don't send us a review to the page. I want to know what happens in this video.
As I said, if he's filming for longer than 30 seconds, you're kind of under the assumption that there's gonna be an ending, happy or not. Happy meal.
Oh man, happy meal. Yes, there you go. Off the fucking special menu.
Oh god. Is this what happens when you order the under the counter fucking stuff? It's literally under the counter.
When they're
That's why
winking
the
off.
counter's waist high, so they can all be under there jacking off McChicken sandwiches on their dicks.
Do they still do those fucking like pie things there? What was it?
Oh, what, the apple pies?
Yeah, they still do those.
I'm
I always
assuming
remember
that was a staple.
as a kid. I remember
that was a staple.
always seeing them as a kid, but
Never
I
ate
haven't
'em.
seen them for years.
So they look like they were molten lava.
They were
in
like the
middle.
hottest thing in the world, apparently.
Yeah. It's hotter than
But
the
I've not seen them for years. You'd always
Yeah.
see somebody with them. Years. I've not seen anyone with one.
I never really liked apple pie.
No, I didn't like it at all.
too
It was weird.
sweet.
It was
Yeah.
sold like all through the day, wasn't it? You'd always
I
see
was-
someone in there getting an apple pie.
I grew up thinking pies was meat and savoury, and then all of a
It
sudden I
is.
found
It is
out
meat and
that there could
savoury.
be like fruit in there, and I was just like,
No.
nah, doesn't sound right.
It's
Doesn't
meat
sound
and
right to me.
savoury. That's what a pie is.
What's next?
I have a bee in the bonnet.
Hey, not
remember
bad. Remember that? Remember that back in the day?
I have a bee in a bonnet.
All right, yeah, let's have a go at that. Bit.
So, what's got my
Why
bee
isn't it a
in a
wasp
bonnet?
in your bonnet?
Yeah. Damn it.
All the way through that, I was thinking I'm going to shout "fucking wasps," and I was like,
A bit
"Oh wait, it's
rumbled.
bee in your bonnet."
So my
Sorry,
bee, my,
go
my
on,
bee in a bonnet, something that's really
Please
pissed me
continue.
off recently, which has been happening a lot. But it happened to me the other day, and I was just like, foiled once again, and I didn't fucking see it coming.
No, you
Is-
stub your little toe.
Is when you like a photo or a status on Facebook, and then you instantly get an inbox message explaining that you've just taken part in a fucking challenge. Like, I like photos of my friends and stuff on Facebook. I'm like, that's a cool photo. Like it. I liked a photo of a friend of mine's dad the other day. A nice black and white photo of him holding a fish. I thought, that's an awesome, good catch.
Yeah, nice
I
one.
like that. And it had a caption above the picture saying, I never say no to a challenge. So the clue was there, but I thought the challenge was the fucking fish he was holding. It was fucking massive.
That's when you can just turn around and go, "Oh yeah, I don't fish."
And I was just
So-
like, that's cool. Give that a like. Instantly. Bing. Inbox message. And I was just like, I opened it, not thinking, who is this? I don't really get many inbox Facebook messages. Fucking WhatsApp does all that. Like, I was like, who's this? And it was the dad. And it was, as you liked my photo, it's your turn to put up a black and white photo of your amazing, beautiful self. Always beautiful inside and out. The idea is to fill Facebook with black and white photos. It's part of the challenge cancer. Just type challenge accepted and post this picture.
See, there's a lot of cancer challenging, isn't there?
A challenging full stop, like just the
A
whole.
lot of challenging, yeah.
But just like the whole.
Why black and
But
white?
it was just like
what's why?
to show you're beautiful on the inside or something. I don't know.
It shows you're beautiful without colour.
Like I don't
You
know.
look really good when you look like a corpse.
Fuck yeah. Holding a fish, but like, well, it's not just that. I liked someone's status recently about them being in a fucking sleeping bag, pretending to be a fucking worm. And I was like,
do you
that
remember-
sounds awesome. Like,
Yeah.
straight away, this
Instant.
was a challenge. Now pull up a status, saying the exact same thing, and see if your friends like it, and message everyone that says it. Why? No explanation. Just please pretend you're a fucking put up a status.
I get more likes calling someone a cunt,
Do you?
probably.
Oh,
It's the challenge. You've got to put up you've got to put up a status and say who you think's a cunt and see how many people respond to it.
challenge accepted. Here are my top 5 photos from my Facebook.
Oh yeah, remember the top 5? There's been so many Facebook challenges.
Here's a photo of me as a kid.
Facebook.
I nominate 26 more people.
Facebeggar update.
Facebook
This is
update
Facebook
again.
2.0.
I'd say it's
we
probably
never did
4.0.
the follow-up. We never did
We've
the
done it in
follow-up.
bits. We've done it in bits.
Yeah. No, the yeah. Do you remember there was always that one where it was just like girl. I can't even say girls. That sounds ridiculous because it just sounds. It's just like girls. women were doing it. And,
Yes.
it's so glad it's bitches be doing it. Women like were just putting up a colour, and then I was just like, right,
Oh, yeah.
do you mind?
Sorry. I just
A goddamn pillow in my
just
face.
threw a pillow at Joe.
We're not having a pillow fight. This isn't one of
Not
those
yet.
pornos. Yet. As soon as he stops recording, he's in trouble.
Building Fort Pillow.
Fort pillow.
So what was they put up a picture?
Yeah, they just put up as a Facebook status like a colour. So it'd be like pink, purple, green, blah blah blah. And apparently it was just like the colour of the bra they were wearing.
Oh,
and it was
yes,
like-
I remember this, yes.
It was because obviously bras are fairly significant towards like the
burning of.
the burning of, and like the
Wearing
like,
of.
breast cancer charity people.
Yeah, yeah.
Cancer.
Just charity.
Yeah. But they do like the walks, don't they? And all
Yeah,
women
yeah.
wear the bras and stuff. Brilliant. Tell you what they don't like is you running alongside them masturbating. They hate that.
I thought they would like that.
No, they do not.
Oh.
Because it's not about the bras.
It's not about masturbating
It's not about the
either,
boobs.
is it? I guess
It's not about the boobs. It's about the bras.
You could be doing that tested bollock cancer.
Yeah, they don't like me running around my balls out either. You know why? There's no bras for your bollocks.
Oh, it could be.
I would like that because
Yeah.
on occasion I do require some support.
Just go on Dragon's Den. Look, I've got an idea. My bollocks, look how dangly they are. What I need is some support.
You know what I'm gonna
Here's
call
a
it?
prototype I made. It's two.
It's a
fucking-
brollox.
It's
a
a
brollox.
bollocks. It's two cocktail
Look at my
umbrellas.
brollox.
Blue tack to the bottom of my fucking shaft. And the rest of bollocks in them, and
Exhibit
it's
A.
a bollocks.
Man,
Here's,
no,
here's a picture of me in A&E displaying it.
don't worry about that. That was the test run.
There's a doctor here to declare that it wasn't that bad. I can't have kids, and I can only piss between 1 and 4 in the morning, but it's getting better.
It's getting better.
Please buy it, because I will still put it out and hurt a lot of people.
Literally a gnat's hair of a slit on me. But yeah, no. Sorry, going back to the original conversation.
Which I can't
we've
remember what it was.
been really good at just getting sidetracked.
Yes, it's been fantastic.
The Facebook pictures. Because there was one that I remember seeing, and it was always when just like I want to fill up the entire Facebook with superheroes, and it was just like, you know, I want to fill up the entirety of Facebook with serial killers. You have to choose your favorite serial killer and change your profile picture. This one's for the last podcast page.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
I want to fill up this page with serial killers.
Already is filled, mate.
It's no. Serial killer enthusiasts. They're not serial killers.
Ah, sorry.
Man, I'm going to post that later.
Yeah, you should do. Sounds
Not
like a good idea.
I mean, when I say later, I'll put it in like
not
3
like
days.
put it in an envelope and post it in the post
In
box.
3 days' time, I'm gonna possibly remember that and then post it.
Or in a week's time when you hear this back and be like, oh shit, I was going to do that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
Hello, Joe, a
probably
week
do that.
from now. Hearing it back and being like, oh, I was meant to do
I
that.
sure hope you're in a better place, my friend.
Tag me in the post when you do it. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Is that who you're choosing?
Yep,
Charles Manson.
my favourite. They should
Okay.
fight each other
No,
in an
Dahmer
arena.
would beat the absolute shit out of Charles Manson. Charles Manson was like 5'3".
Batter up my horse.
Just Jeffrey Dahmer was like 6'4".
He's like
no
Steve
contest.
Merchant. Steve Merchant should play him.
Charles Manson will just dance around.
He should host.
Actually, that's actually not.
He should host Crystal Maze as Steve Merchant doing Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hello there. So
This
I'm,
is the fridge zone.
just wondering if you might want to come back to my place and I can eat your penis.
To the fridge zone. Get into the blue bucket. Oh, you've not eaten that man's genitals. You've lost the crystal.
This is exactly what I've always wanted from our podcast, because these are the drunk, stupid conversations that we have when we're drunk and stupid, recorded in a format of viewing possibilities.
I do like the idea of actually just not even Steve Merchant, just Jeffrey Dahmer being brought back to host Crystal Maze actually now.
Yeah, but then it was just like as soon as like you'd want to get out because
Yeah,
you
I
have a
don't know,
feeling
I'm not gonna
that
go
if you
on
get
it.
locked in there,
I'll
he's
just
going to
watch
come
it.
in.
Yeah, wait, well, it's all going to be his fridge or his
What if there was
apartment
like? What if there was like? No, one of the challenges was like you're in there and like you've got to like get to like the other side of the room using so and so
Frozen
apparatus.
penises.
Yeah, but all the time Jeffrey Dahmer's in this like fucking like in a little sort of like perplex.
Yeah, he's like
Perplexed?
it's
I'm
like
perplexed.
in like a podium, it's like Zordon from Power Rangers.
Yeah, he's in a little room, and the
Tube.
door keeps opening and opening ever so slightly as time goes on. And then if they get locked in there, basically they just get completely murdered.
Wow, that's pretty fucking
That's
awesome,
great,
actually.
right?
That would be like a modern day remake of The Running Man.
Yeah, that's it. Done.
Wow. It's a good idea.
We should do that.
Complete serial killers, Crystal Maze,
Yep.
where they're in there with you and you potentially could be killed.
Yeah. Wow. That's what I want TV to
I
be.
might have to delete this because this is good.
Yep.
Delete it so people steal our
Remember,
idea.
it's my idea.
I won't remember.
That's fine. You'll probably do all the work for it if you actually get it done. It was my idea, but Greg did all the work.
Recently, Joseph Jackson, next to me right here on this podcast,
How do you do?
he fielded a question to the internet.
Ah, yeah.
Do you remember the question? I do have it here if you don't.
Well, basically, my sister reminded me of the very, very fun game, which is choosing your 5 celebrities for your celebrity drinking crew.
Yeah.
So a big thank you to Amy George, my sister, for the remembrance of this. Thank you for everyone that contributed. I actually even said
Yes.
contributed. I can't even escape it. No, thank you for contributing. Fuck, drink, right?
Yeah.
Greg, you go back to reading.
Did you explain what was happening?
Yeah, so
Our
basically
5
the
celebrity
rule
drinking
is
crew.
you have to choose.
Truce.
Fucking hell.
What, are you hosting a fucking Russell Brand
I'm
fucking
tired. all
video
right?
blog?
I'm
The
tired
choose.
and I'm emotional.
We're all tired and emotional.
I know. Yeah, so basically what you've got to do is you've got to choose 5 celebrities, dead or alive, which we chose as a rule.
Yes.
As soon as someone asked, and I was just
Yes.
like, you know what?
Fuck it. Make
Yep,
them. Yeah,
whatever.
It
'cause
limits the
there's
amount
so many
of
dead
crossovers.
people that are awesome. To choose 5 celebrities, dead or alive, that you would like to go out on the piss with. It was as simple as that in the way of,
And
rules?
boy, did you respond.
oh, did you respond?
We
And
have
we thank you.
fair few here.
I think this is probably the most successful thing that we've done where we've actually reached out to people to
Yes.
get involved with.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Because all I have to do is write 5 names. Although it took me like a week to think about this.
It took me a night, but it took me a week in technicalities because I didn't think about it for 6 days. And last night I thought about it.
So, we're going to do everyone else's first. So,
I'm sat up now.
Georgie-
I've woken up. Second wind, mate.
Georgina Allen.
Now it's my bit. Yes, Georgina, sorry. Hello, Georgina.
She sent us straight away. As soon as you thought of the question. Bing, here we go.
We should really do like phone-ins. We should just phone
Mate, we
people.
have
What
to
is
do-
that? Oh, it's the lead.
We
Fuck.
have to do like a live YouTube one.
We
for
should
that,
just
like
call
a streaming one.
No, I don't even think we need to stream it.
Oh,
we can
just like call people and
just
hold the phone
loudspeaker
to the thing, yeah.
We should just like, who are we going to call?
Oh, we should do that actually.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, if I go in the room, you can call me.
No.
So Georgina had Simon Pegg,
Yep, good choice.
although he is straight edge now, doesn't drink, does he?
Oh, what?
Maybe old school. Yeah, I swear.
Has he gone to Hollywood?
Yeah, he went to Hollywood time ago, man.
Dickhead.
Simon Pegg,
Okay.
Nick Frost,
Yep, good. I mean, one is not the other without the
Christopher Walken,
other. Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Charlize Theron, and Samuel Jackson.
See, because I kind of want to know like the last 2, like because that's just like I mean, Charlie Theron is insanely hot, and
Yes.
you need a good
I'd like it
looking-
how she is in Mad Max Fury Road with the one arm.
Yeah. Weird. I thought you were gonna for a moment there. I thought you were gonna say the short hair.
I knew it.
And I was just like, oh,
I know.
Hang about.
And I knew you would agree to it before you I
shit.
knew you would agree to it as well.
Greg's just clocked on that sometimes I don't listen.
The way you were just like, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
But I like those. Christopher Walken's good.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. I think
That's a
actually
good one. It's a good
yeah,
one.
he's going to be really good because he's definitely going to get shouty at some
Mate,
point.
he's gonna go Quentin Tarantino on it.
He's going to go Tarantino, but he's
If
also
he
going to go
drinks.
insanely.
But Christopher Walken just become like the chilled, calm.
Yeah.
Have another drink.
I can't believe. No, that sounds like the Count. I'm gonna try.
I
Wait,
don't
no,
know
I
who
want
that
to know
sounds
because we watched fucking True Romance the other day,
We did, we
and I
did.
really like his voice in that. And the Antichrist. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to
I
think
don't
of
know what that
more.
was. So we move on to the next person's top
Oh,
5.
fair enough. Well, I'm gonna work on that Christopher Walken impersonation.
So Bernadette O'Malley, or was it
Oh.
O'Malley?
O'Malley.
O'Malley. Bernadette O'Malley.
Come on,
See?
dude, it's Irish. I mean,
Take
Jesus.
2. Well, I don't know. I've never met her before. Have I?
No.
Good.
All right.
I don't want to be
Hi,
like, I
Bernadette.
don't want to be like, yeah, and you'd be like, yes, like several times. And I'm like, oh, fuck me balls. So, James Spader,
Yeah.
interesting choice.
Yeah, that's out there.
Like, so I suppose because he was the voice of Ultron, Age of Ultron, and he's in Blacklist, which probably people are like,
Oh,
Blacklist first. Actually, Stargate first would be. Stargate.
Wait, was that the dude in that Crash film?
Yes,
Who,
he was
like,
in
fucks
Crash.
that chick?
He was in
Jesus
Crash.
Christ.
Yeah. He was in Crash. Yeah, and Secretary.
I don't want. Ah, yes. I'm not sure I want this guy around me whilst I'm drinking.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Is that sort of a date rape element?
Bernadette O'Malley does.
Bernadette. Well, you know what? You can have him, Bernadette.
So James Spader,
Yep.
Dave Grohl,
Standard procedure.
Brian Blessed.
Oh, he'll be loud.
Now
He's
we're
a loud
getting
one, isn't
It's
he?
loud.
Very loud.
But you know what? Quite clever though. Following up the loudness of Brian Blessed comes the ultra soothing voice of James Earl Jones,
Ooh.
which is a
I
good.
like that.
It's a good
Yeah,
counter.
that's good. Good
I think
counterbalance.
I think even he could tame Brian Blessed.
Yeah.
I like your thinking here. And Betty White.
Oh yeah,
So
man.
she's
Betty
a good,
White.
she's a good middle man because
Oh,
she's,
yeah.
she's loud but she's high pitched.
Well,
but,
she's like-
also,
but also
you
she's
you
like-
just know she smells of cookies.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel safe
Because
wherever
she's like
you are.
seriously old.
You're gonna feel safe wherever you are.
She's like super old.
I'm imagining her probably like wedding singer,
like Golden Girls.
wedding singer appearance. Was she in that?
That's Drew Barrymore.
I swear she has a.
Oh
beard.
no, not that woman. No, not like the wrinkly lady that
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
the piano. No, that's not her.
Ah,
She was in Golden Girls.
yeah. So I'm thinking.
She's no, you know who she is. You know, Community. She's
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I swear she was in it playing piano.
she sings Africa
I remember.
with.
I remember. Yeah. That's who
Troy
I
and
was
Abed.
picturing her when I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
what I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's a good lineup.
That's
Actually,
a great lineup. And that's going to be a great night.
You know, you can read Rogers.
Bill Shatner's William Shatner, right?
Yeah.
I just say, is there a different Shatner that I don't know about? Greg?
You're going to see Bill Shatner again
Judges?
later.
Okay, so our good friend Rog, hello Rog.
Shout out, Rog.
Shout out Rog. He chose Bill William Shatner, Dieter Von Teese. Not a bad one. I mean, you know, she swims around in a giant champagne glass.
Yes, who doesn't?
So who doesn't?
That's how I got here today.
I've never done that.
No, I haven't either. He caught me out.
This one comes up a couple of times, and I've seen it in a couple of lists. Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near that.
No.
guy. I think he's a fucking cunt.
But Rog can handle himself.
I was gonna go all Irish and Conor McGregor there. You telling me that, you bollocks?
Oh, you did. Do it.
I'll come round
Sound
your
like
house.
Mrs. Brown's
Now
boys.
slap your ma on the bottom.
Definitely sound like Mrs. Brown's boys.
Oh Jesus, take that back. So yeah, Conor McGregor was an option. John Grisham. Oh wait, Grisham.
What, the novelist?
Maybe.
That's Michael. No, it's John Grisham.
Maybe when. Oh yeah, no, the novelist. Yeah.
Yeah.
He chose John because he loves his books.
Oh, nice. Good shout.
yeah,
good
good
conversation topic.
Yeah, that's going to be good actually.
Yeah, he's thinking ahead. I like this.
Sorry
We're
for
going for
shitting.
rowdiness and booziness. But
Sorry,
Rogers is
sorry
thinking
for
this through.
shitting all over the pronunciation.
He's
of
actually
his
thinking
fucking
this
name.
through. Good.
Yeah, so Bill Shatner, Dieter Von Teese, Conor McGregor, John Grisham, and Ollie Reed.
Not wow.
Ollie Reed is
yeah.
another one that comes up
Yeah.
frequently because he is just like the ultimate boozer.
Mate, the ultimate boozer. Fucking drank himself to death during Gladiator.
He did, yeah. Fucking went
And
and
they-
like how many fucking like appearances? There was that one appearance of him on that
it's infamous. It's fucking
Parkinson?
Yeah, it's one of the. He's fucking infamous for that.
Yeah.
just
doing
so
just
fucked.
fucking dance. The
So
dancing about.
fucked.
Rog actually gave a little list of reasons as to why. So
Okay.
he chose Bill Shatner and Ollie Reed just for being totally bonkers. Ollie's drinking prowess and Bill for entertainment.
Nice. Good. It's like he's falling through.
Yeah. Dieter, this is great. Dieter Von Teese because she's just gorgeous and she might even like me once I've got her pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Conor McGregor for having my back. Should I get a bit punchy after several hours on the
He's
piss?
falling through, man. This is
Yes,
good.
he's
yeah.
good. And John, because I love his books, and all of them are undoubtedly oddball conversations that we end up having a few sherbets. After a few sherbets.
Mate, he's falling all through, man.
I like that a lot.
He's even got his back covered in case it kicks off. I haven't thought about that.
I haven't at all.
I have not thought about that at all.
Not at all. I'm going to do Natties as well.
Oh yeah, good mate.
Natty G. The artist formerly known as Natty G. Now
yes.
Natty B.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting married. Hope.
Sounds more like an R&B singer now.
I don't see nothing wrong
Nanny B.
with
in
a
your
little
bonnet.
brown and grind.
Bonnet.
I said brown and grind.
Yes, you did.
Oh dear.
I've seen that.
So our good friend Natty B has put up here as her choices Boris Johnson because I reckon he would be an absolute nutter. Plus he puts his hand in his pockets.
He does.
Bill Bailey, simply legend. Jason Statham, Obviously, because I'm in love with him. Plus, I reckon if after a skinful I get angry, he can sort out any issues.
Knock you
So
out.
basically, you get in a
just
fight
punch
and
you
he
in the
finishes
face.
it.
He just punches you in the face. like,
Punch you in the
out.
face. No, I think she's saying like if she gets in a bit of
I
aggro,
thought
he's
she
going
was
to come
like-
along
oh, okay.
and he's going to be all expendables and like stab a basketball or something.
Hey, and Boris Johnson would just be like,
Now this one, this one, I feel we need to address. She's put Prince Harry, understandable, bit of a party animal,
Yeah,
the old
yeah.
Princey
Yeah,
H.
yeah.
But it says in fancy dress.
Oh,
Now the
as a
only
Nazi.
fancy dress that I can think of is him dressed as a Nazi.
To be fair, if he was on my crew, I'd be fucking well funny.
It's like, yo, Harry, we're going out.
But
You
there's
got to
not
dress like
much.
a Nazi.
Is
again.
it? Who's the muscle there though? Because if he's there in a Nazi uniform, it's gonna kick
Well, it's
off.
Jason Statham,
Oh,
isn't
of
it?
course.
Who
But,
kinda looks
mate,
Aryan.
well thought through.
Looks
well
a
thought
bit
through.
like he could be an American History
See,
X.
after Rogers thinking of this, he's really changed. I now completely rethink mine, but I'm not going to change it. But now I'm thinking in terms of strategy and everyone having a reason for being there.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's.
I
I've
haven't
got
thought
no
of strategy
muscle.
at all.
I haven't got any muscle.
I don't know. I reckon I have, but without thinking about it.
Uh.
What was that noise?
I was playing with me too. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And her final choice was Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He seems a bit mental, and he could play bass all night.
You could do, I guess. Actually, could do.
He could find like whenever something
Told me
happened.
about when he was in Point Break.
Oh yeah, no, that was Anthony.
He was in it
Kiedis.
too, though, wasn't he?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I swear
Oh,
he's in
fair
it
enough.
too. Or was that
Maybe he-
BMX Bandit film? He's in one of them.
He's seen a couple other. No, I'd say he was in the Big Fucking Lebowski. He was one of the Germans.
Yeah.
If you want your money, Lebowski. Pinky's down the bottom.
Ah, Pinky. So
Shout out Pinky.
So Pinky, Anna Jane Smith. The last time I said the name Anna, she was like, "Why did you call me Anna?"
Pinky.
Because that's what it says on Facebook. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But Pinky,
We live our lives by that.
Pinky, we love you, Pinky. We love very much you still listen to us, even though
That
you're
was
not
for
in
you.
Kingston, and we're happy to throw it your way every 2 weeks. So
Go to
I
London.
actually fucking think Pinky's is fucking pretty awesome fucking lineup. Actually,
Yeah.
when this one first popped up, I was like, okay, this is cool. Macaulay Culkin,
Yeah,
mate,
right.
he's your muscle, mate. Series of traps.
your muscle.
Series of traps.
Series of traps.
Ain't no one fucking got Macaulay Culkin, mate. Series
He
of
is
traps.
the- he
Blows a
is-
fucking whistle. The
He is
meerkats
the
come in.
size of string.
He's not anymore, mate. He looks good. He looks good now.
Yeah, he does look well in those fucking adverts.
We've got Prince Harry again.
Choice, popular.
So, you know, him and Macaulay Culkin, I reckon, have a bit of a laugh.
Oh yeah, can you imagine those two
Yeah.
together?
Lily Allen.
Harry will put
What
the
the
H.
fuck
in-
was that noise?
That was me trying to make a noise.
Christ. It was like I was putting the needle on a vinyl, trying to find the
Please,
spot for it to play.
These noises you have to keep in. The ones that we really have to. You were just begging for me to make a noise, weren't you? You wouldn't even mind. I bet if it was a noise
I
that
might
sounded,
replace them with another sound when I
I
actually...
bet if that noise sounded really cool, you still would have gone, oh, what was that noise? God, that noise was cool. Oh, I can't believe I just fucking didn't make that noise.
So, Lily Allen
Yes, hands down. Her
and
hands.
Daniel Radcliffe.
She's been on one recently, as weren't she? She fucking.
Well,
she
or
got
like
all,
a celebrity drinking crew.
Yeah, just now. No, she's she got on it on at Notting Hill for Carnival.
Mate,
She was getting-
didn't she fucking get on it at like fucking Glastonbury as well? And they found her passed out in a field.
Well, this is just. I mean,
Wasn't
this
there
is just-
another festival recently she was found passed out in as well?
See, because the Sun really enjoy like dragging her. Like, you know, they kind of like, although they make it seem like news, they drag just fucking celebrities
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the fucking dirt. Lily Allen's one of them. Sheridan Smith they fucking dragged for ages because
Who
she
is
was
Sheldon Smith?
Sheridan Smith's that. She was in that. What do you call it? 2 pints of
Oh,
and a packet of
yeah.
crisps.
She was like West End now.
Yeah.
She played, let's say, Lily
She was
Savage.
Smithy's.
Cilla Black.
Yes, she did. She played
Yeah,
Cilla Black,
about to
and
say.
she was in the West End and stuff. But she apparently like the understudy had to like.
I remember
drop in,
it was all in the
and
paper.
she had to like
Papers
take
were
an
right
absent
ablaze
leave.
with the story, yeah.
Yeah, and they were fucking dragging her. It's like, I can't believe she didn't turn up to the theatre. It's like, it's the fucking Sun. Like, you bunch of cunts. But they did the same to Lily Allen. Dragged her, like, and every, like, whenever now, like, she can't fucking apparently go out and have a
Like they
drink.
used to do with Charlotte Church.
Charlotte Church, yep. Amy Winehouse, everyone.
Remember that photo of Charlotte Church having sex behind like a marquee in a fucking like festival? That was
Nope.
awesome.
But, excuse me, you carry on with this podcast. I'm just going to be on Google.
So, Pinky, we got Macaulay Culkin, Prince Harry, Lily Allen, Daniel Radcliffe, and she ends with Rihanna.
I'd like to know the reasons.
I don't have the reasons.
Should we call her? I don't have a number.
Kevin's is pretty good.
I see. This is the first time that I played it, but me and Kevin and his wife Steph were all just sort of. I was definitely drunk. I wasn't near sober, or ended up drunk, so I completely forgot about it. But I did have them written down, but it was on my old phone as well. Really annoying.
So he has James Hetfield from Metallica.
Yep. But
old school
Hetfield,
old school, where
like
he
when
used to
drank.
really smash the booze. Socrates or Socrates, or whatever.
Oh
you
yeah. Depends
wind,
on
dude.
depends how much you've seen Bill and Ted.
Michael J. Fox, but only if it turns out he's actually Teen Wolf. So
Oh, you
let's
know,
assume
but
he
to be
is.
also as well, he'd be really good at shaking cocktails.
He was very good, very good. It's a Parkinson's joke there from Joe.
Holla.
Boris Johnson pops up again.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah, once
Sorry,
again.
I don't know why that took so long to respond
And,
to. It's like I didn't hear
and
it.
Kate Beckinsale dressed in full underworld getup.
Well, you see, that's
Not
understandable.
Wonderworld from Coronation Street, but Underworld.
Underworld. I think he's got some decent. I mean, he's got a bit of eye candy in there. He's got
Good musician.
good musician as well. Yep.
Some stories to tell.
Yep. Oh yeah. No,
Also
that's
a muscle in some way if he's the younger drinking one.
yeah. Hetfield was a bit of a
Yeah.
burly bloke. Yeah, he's a nice one. He's done good there.
So Emily Hubbard,
Yeah.
who I worked
Oh
with.
yes. Yes.
Shout outs, Joe Hubbard.
Shout outs.
He turned 16 the other week.
Did he now?
Yes.
Is that for
All
real?
growed up. Yeah.
Joe Hubbard.
All growed up. 16 years old. Do you remember when he was a young whippersnapper?
Yes. Laughing about his room,
Yes, we're
listening to the All-Seeing Guys. I
Yes,
remember it well. I
oh,
was in the
God.
cupboard.
Yeah.
Well, no.
And we're still there, actually. You just outed us, man. We've been hiding it for like a
I really
year.
hope this isn't. I
You've
really hope
just
it
outed
wasn't.
us now in the cupboard. Fucking just ignore this noise.
Yes. Shh, Joe. Joe, shh.
Ignore it. It's
Shh.
fine.
Don't worry, I'm also called Joe, and I'm just talking to myself.
But
Um,
I'm the
I
voice
know.
in your head, Joe.
I really hope as well that he's still listening. I'd like some confirmation.
so.
Joe Hubbard, you better start fucking liking our page and talking to us. Otherwise, we're going to come round your house and do a fucking podcast in your bedroom
Again.
again
So Emily,
from the cupboard.
so Emily sent her top 5,
Okay.
and we got Amy Winehouse.
You know what? I discussed that with Kaz last night, and I was just like, I don't know, because I'm not.
I was never a really big fan, but I can
I don't-
imagine as people that might. She was going to get some.
No, I don't
she's gonna
mind
get some
her,
crack
like-
out, really, isn't she? At some
Yeah,
point.
she's going to get some crack out. I mean, it depends on what Amy Winehouse you want to turn up.
No, I don't know a song to sing.
No,
to be honest with you.
that was pretty accurate though.
Down back to black. Dun 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 dun. That's how it goes, isn't
it?
That's the song, isn't it?
Do the Harlem Shake. That was Amy Winehouse.
So Amy,
Amy
fucking hell.
Winehouse. Yeah, I wonder who's in her drinking crew.
So Emily sent us Amy Winehouse, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, I don't know.
He's a
I don't
crazy
know.
method actor though.
He is a crazy method actor. Maybe if you just asked
It
him
depends
to
what
pretend...
character he was playing. He might go full method, man.
Yeah. And he went full retard in that one film, didn't he?
Lincoln.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, he got his head chopped off or something. I don't know. Whilst watching at a drive-in. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't listen to this history.
Blake Lively is on the list.
Is that the woman? Yeah, no, I think that's she's
Oh, is she the one from Gossip Girl that married?
Gossip Girl.
That married, back to Keanu Reeves.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Is that her?
Could be her.
It probably isn't.
Should we Google it?
Britney Spears. Yeah,
I'm
we
not
probably
wasting
should,
data.
actually.
I don't, Actually, no. I think she's got naked pictures. I might actually have to.
Who is it again? Blake
Blake
what?
Lively or Livid.
Livid. Blake
Living-
Livid.
Blake living on a prayer.
Blake Livid. I'm Blake and I'm bloody lit. I've written Blake Livid now. Jesus Christ. I've written Blake Livid. Oh, here we go.
Holy
oh, it
shit.
is her. It is her. It is her. It is her. Yeah, that's her.
Remember Natty G's friend Caitlin?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like her a
It
little
does
bit.
actually, yeah.
Don't throw your phone at me like that.
Sorry.
That's,
So yeah, I was right. That's what it is. I know
Yeah.
things.
well done.
So Amy
gonna
Winehouse,
look
Daniel
for-
Day-Lewis, Blake Lively, Britney Spears, and RuPaul.
RuPaul?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that'd be a lot of fun though. Drinking crew.
RuPaul. Drag race.
Get you in
drag
anywhere
queen.
you want to go.
That's very, very
She'll
true.
get you in.
Britney Spears.
She'll go fucking nuts off though. She'll probably have half a mouthful of
Which,
fucking
I mean,
drink.
which Britney?
Which will probably be
Which
fucking.
Britney?
I imagine Spears.
Yeah, no, but which Britney
Oh,
Spears?
I guess now, but
Like bald
she's
Britney?
still now, but she's still temperamental. Have you seen that fucking advert with fucking Kevin Bacon with her?
Yeah, I did see that recently, and
It's really fucking
I can't
bad.
believe Kevin Bacon stooped that low.
Kevin Bacon. I can't believe when I said it. You're the only Bacon I no longer have respect for. Jesus Christ.
You've heard it here
Jesus Christ.
first.
But
Greg
he's
has officially gone
dancing
vegan.
in that fucking red fucking suit.
I
and
saw
she
that
shows
as
up,
soon as I
and
saw
she
that.
acts or tries to act. Kevin, what have I told you about going in my wardrobe? Oops. I
did it again. It's just-
Oh, Kevin.
I want to know.
Bacon.
I want to know exactly how much money he got paid for that.
Not enough. Not fucking enough. There's no money in the world that should make Kevin fucking Bacon. I'm not saying he was a fucking
It's like
legend
Iggy
before, but I
Pop
liked
doing
him.
car insurance.
Why should? Yeah, imagine a world where that would happen.
Oh God! Imagine Iggy.
What was it
Pop,
called?
Imagine Iggy Pop dressed like Britney Spears.
I'm sure that's how he dresses anyway, isn't it?
It's very, very true.
Swear it's how he dresses. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
Always.
Ellie, who I used to work with, Ellie Wood,
Oh yeah,
sent
yeah,
us one as well. Straight in here, Danny Dyer.
yeah. Well, that's an interesting choice because he actually made it onto my list as well.
And you mentioned earlier.
oh yeah, there she is, Sheridan Smith.
Sheridan Smith, Danny Dyer, Sheridan Smith, Rebel.
Those two together, I like that combo.
Rebel Wilson.
She's funny. I like her.
Yeah, I
She
know,
is-
yeah.
Oh fuck. Me and Kaz were trying to think of like funny women last night, and I was just like,
Struggling, were you?
no, it was. I can only think of your wife. I just like, I don't know. No, we were thinking of just like I said, like she said, like, oh, you know, like you want like a funny woman, and I was just like, yeah, but like, you know, like someone that's not forcing funny, like because comedians like write shit. That was my
Wow.
response. I
Wow.
was like, no, I want someone that's like funny just because they say something
Yeah.
and they haven't thought it out or written it down and thought that would be a good quip to use down the pub. That kind of funny, just naturally funny.
Who does Ellie follow up with? Danny Dyer, Sheridan Smith, Rebel Wilson. Who are the last two you throw in there?
I mean, it's a good.
Come
I mean,
on.
it's a good mix. I mean, you know, it's. I mean, it would make a great Graham Norton sofa.
Well, this actually does sound like a Graham Norton so far. Because I'm going to throw Mickey Flanagan in there.
Oh, yeah, the comedian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I know. Again,
He's quite cockney though. Him and
He's
Danny
very cockney.
Dyer.
Yeah, they'd have a cock off, wouldn't they?
Yeah, have a
They'd have a
cock-off.
cockney off.
And then, just to top it off, you throw Adele in there.
Adele.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd go drinking with Adele.
Yeah.
Again, because she's got a fucking like wallet. She's got wallet, mate.
Was that slang for vagina?
I don't. Yeah, she's got a wizard's wallet.
So Danny Dyer, Sheridan Smith, Rebel Wilson, Mickey Flanagan, and Adele. I think it's a good lineup.
Yeah,
man.
that's a good one. She's got a good
a
old
good
bit of.
lineup.
I like Rebel Wilson's probably going to feel about out of place and just be like,
So-
what are these people all saying?
Jack from the Fighting Cocks. Who did he throw up? What do you reckon here?
Who did he throw up on?
Yeah, not me. So Jack from the Fighting Cocks gave me his 5. the
Oh
other day.
yeah.
So we have Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Dana. This is where you put in the music, but then that's just sort of copying
yeah,
literally
yeah,
last
you know,
podcast.
what do you think? Eddie Murphy.
Which one? Like which one?
Like
of the, which one of the
war-
clumps is
the
going to
war
turn
one.
up?
Hercules!
You want my colon cleansed? Okay. Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy. To be fair, for a while, he was like, "Who's that funny woman? What's her name?" I was just like,
No. I just
And
got
it
this
wasn't for
feeling that
Gilmore
he
Girls,
actually
which
means
upsets
Rebel
me.
Wilson. I just think. I think he's just got the wrong fat woman mixed up.
Rick James. Because hopefully he'll fucking bring a guitar and play some music.
You know what? No, you know what? Rick James is more of a madball than fucking RuPaul.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
hats off.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Understandable, really. I
I
know
can
he's
see
a
it.
big Deadpool fan.
I can see it.
Yeah. But also, also, not just because he's a big Deadpool fan, but also Ryan Reynolds does seem quite amusing.
Now, this gentleman, I don't actually know who this gentleman is. I think he's a friend of George Grimwood's. And I'm going to get you to read it out.
Oh.
Because I need to get a drink.
Oh, what? So I'm just going to sit here on my own?
No, I'm still
Oh, you're still there. Okay. Matt Rayeth. Matt. If you're out there, I'm really sorry if I have said this wrong. Matt Rayeth. I just, I could say that name all fucking night long now, but just different variations. Matt Rayeth. Maybe it's Rayeth. Wraith. Matt Wraith. Let's go with Rayeth. No, because there's an ER in it. I mean,
What, the TV show?
sometimes I hate you. Matt Rayeth. I see. I'm just not happy with that because I need confirmation as to how to pronounce his surname. Matt Rayer has chosen his 5 to be Karl Marx, Alan Moore, Rasputin, Grigori.
Me?
No, fuck off. It says Grigori.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah,
But it's spelt. It's like Gregory, but with eyes.
Ah, I like that.
With eyes.
I like that.
These eyes.
Made for
Grigori Rasputin. Scroobius Pip.
Oh yeah, you've had nothing before.
The bearded bloke.
Yeah.
And Charles Darwin. It's
Nice.
a nice
Yeah,
addition.
that's
Very
nice.
A bit of sophistication in there. I like that.
So we have my wife threw one up.
I nearly threw one up just
I
then.
actually quite like this one. I think this is one of the best ones I've
You
seen.
played me. You didn't
I
play
played
me.
you, I read it.
Fuck off.
So my
Fine,
wife
I'll
Lizzie threw up. I've got to stop saying threw up. My wife Lizzie put up. That's her 5 fucking drinking buddies.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase,
Choice.
Will Arnett,
Like a 70s Chevy Chase as well. Not
Will
like
Arnett as well from fucking 30 Rock and various Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
That's what I was trying to think of the whole time. Chevy Chase, Will Arnett, Nick Offerman for Parks and Rec,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh man, I just realised as well. I thought it was Seth Rogen.
No, Seth MacFarlane.
Equally a decent choice.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that was one of my choices.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is good, man.
Mate, I need to have a conversation with Tom Hanks because I seriously heard the rumor that he thinks The Burbs is the worst film that he's ever done.
Really?
I heard that, and that's like my favourite Tom Hanks film. So I need to sit down.
There's definitely way worse, but you might have changed that now.
I need to sit down with him, and I
He's
just
probably
need
changed
to
his
just
opinion
like
on that now.
Yeah, it could have been. It'd just be like, oh, well, there was that one I did where I just stayed in
time
an
when I
airport.
got email.
That time I was involved with
That
Meg
time when
Ryan
Meg
for a
Ryan was
second time.
emailing. I thought we were emailing each other the script. It turned out emailing each other was the script.
The original plan was to call it Email in Seattle, but it's just such
Now
a
it's-
shit title.
Now it's Tinder in Tottenham.
Tinder
It's
in Tottenham.
It's 17 minutes long. I get banged in the Golden Lion pub toilets by Tom Hanks, and that is the
I
film.
like that.
and that is the film.
Tinder, or like no, I like no Tinder and Tooting.
Well, in that case, the same story happens. I get banged in the Golden Lion pub, but when I get back to my car, my tyres have been nicked.
Classic. Yeah, no, Tom Hanks is going to be... I reckon Tom Hanks would be great to sit down with. Not even
Yeah.
with drinks. I could probably sit down. I'd purposely drink coffee.
Wilson
I
footballs.
fucking hate coffee. I would sit down and actually have a cup of coffee with him. And he'd be like, yo, so like big.
How big are you?
That was a great film.
So my brother-in-law, Liz's brother, Dan Venturini, shout outs, dude,
What up, Dan?
dropped again. These
Is Dan
Venturinis
still
have got it, man.
is Dan still recording our podcast onto CDs?
No, he's updated now. We can listen to it via phone, plug into his car.
Oh, I just thought that was a really good commitment.
Yeah, well, maybe the ones he did do.
Maybe,
he still has them.
maybe-
we can put them in a box and bury them.
Maybe Joe Hubbard can fucking start recording
Gorilla
onto a mini
copies.
Harambe copies. Pray for Harambe.
So Dan Venturini,
Dicks out for Harambe.
he threw up Bill Murray.
Choice.
Again, I can't believe Bill
You know
Murray
why?
hasn't showed up till now.
Because Bill Murray is the most fucking like loose cannon.
You would expected him to have popped up by now, though, wouldn't you? Yeah. So
I was
good fucking shout.
I was reading in my Bill Murray encyclopedia.
Yes.
Many are facts, but my favourite one is actually from the internet, and it just said that Bill Murray once turned up in a college town bar, got behind the bar, and every time someone ordered a drink, he just gave them tequila. and it's the sort of thing you could just like, you know what, that's probably like a made up story, but then you start hearing all these stories of Bill Murray, and it's like, no, that's probably true.
That could have just been Tuesday.
Could have been Tuesday.
Richard Pryor.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Macho Man. It's a good
Fucking
shout.
brilliant.
It's a good shout. I can never say this guy's surname, Zach Galifianakis. That's like I just fucking put a spell on you.
That sounded like you just tried to secretly say the N word. I'm not even lying.
What, Nanofreitas?
Zach Galifianakis. That's what you just said. I'm not even lying, dude. That's what you just said. I'm just like, look, I'm telling you, like, we can rewind this or something. I'm telling you, that's what you just said.
I don't want to know.
Zach Galifianakis. That's not... Okay, maybe... Okay.
Oh, it sounds like getting kicked in the balls.
Zach Galifianakis.
Okay, so yeah, him from Hangover.
Yeah, he'd be good. I like his wit.
Tom Baker. He was once Doctor Who, English actor. The voice in Little Britain.
Oh, yeah, no, the old voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
Tom
sounds
Baker.
sounds like Brian Blessed on ketamine.
Yeah. So that's Tom Baker.
Good bite.
And George Best.
I'll tell you what, Matt. No, who else? Someone had.
I have got his list.
Yeah, someone else had George
it pops
Best.
up.
Another fucking. Oh, mate, Matt's out to party with his list, man. Matt's list is nothing but partying and like till death. So Matt Toms, nothing but partying as he wants to go out boozing with again Oliver Reed.
Nice
choice. Keith Richards.
Wasn't it a story where when Keith Richards was in like a helicopter trying to land in Oliver Reed's garden, and Oliver Reed walked out with his shirt off with a shotgun and started shooting at it or something stupid?
That sounds like Oliver Reed.
Yeah.
Is this some sort of autobiography?
Yeah.
We still need to get the Danny Dyer autobiography.
We do, yes, yeah.
I really want to get. I actually went on Amazon and looked for it the other day. It's not that bad, man. It's only like $9.99. So Oliver Reed, Keith Richards, Johnny Cash.
Oh, nice. Good,
Johnny
good
Cash is a
shout.
nice choice.
Good shout.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'd
good
take
stories,
old Johnny
good
Cash
stories.
as well.
Yeah, I'll take
So
old Johnny
he'd just
Cash.
be able to sit there and just be like, "Whoa, back in my day." He's always got Slash.
Okay.
Understandable. And
Nice
again, the infamous George Best.
Wow, pops up again.
That is a fucking booze
That
crew.
is a booze crew, mate. That is a booze fucking crew.
There is going to be so much
That's a
whiskey.
cruise for days.
That's going to be so much whiskey.
Yeah.
Hats off to Matt. I think Matt could have my favourite list just because I think he's thought this through and he's just like, yep, all 5 of these people will drink whiskey with me. George Grimwood.
Yes. Go on,
of
George. Go on, George.
Podnose. Happy birthday,
Go on,
Podnose.
George.
Happy birthday, George Grimwood. Thank you for all the
It's not
help.
his birthday. It's Podnose's
No,
birthday.
but it's sort of his birthday.
Okay, happy birthday.
George Grimwood chose John Hamm.
John Hamm from Mad Men.
Yeah, he says here, the original madman and by all accounts a charming man and all-round party guy.
Oh, obviously met him.
Bryan Cranston.
Oh, yes,
of,
nice. Of Breaking Bad,
and
yes.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Of course.
Breaking in the middle.
Yes, breaking him in the middle.
A great anecdotalist and very, very funny and game for anything. I
Hey,
believe that.
hey.
No, I can totally. I guarantee you, Bryan Cranston's up for like.
Mate,
a game of, like,
if he's
9
playing
ball.
Zordon in the new fucking Power Rangers film, he's definitely up for anything.
If we're just in a bar and she's like, "Yo, Brian,
Suck my dick.
do you smoke weed? Because I've got like a little stinger, and we can just go out the side." Just have this, go and smoke this together. Do you want to go and smoke this?
And
Just do that?
he'll be like,
You're like,
no, but you're saying yes, and then you go
It's
out.
just like, I don't do crystal meth. It's just like, yeah, no, I know. You didn't in the TV show either. So John Hamm, Bryan Cranston, Greg Proops.
Oh, nice.
I know, because, I think George is...
Interviewing him, isn't
I think
he?
he's going to interview him. I like Greg Proops. He was one
Yeah,
of my...
yeah, he's fucking funny. Who signs that anyway, man?
Yeah, he was definitely one of my favourites, because he
Fucking
was
hilarious.
always quite like a regular sort of face
And he
in
pops
there.
up in a lot of good TV shows as well.
Yeah. Also, Paul F. Tompkins. I don't actually know who that is, unfortunately. But he does say the funniest man in the world, so he's got to be
Oh,
good
man,
entertainment.
now we look stupid, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Paul F. Tompkins and George Grimwood. And finally, Felicia Day.
Nice,
and
nice.
He doesn't need to give a goddamn reason.
She was like part of the whole fucking... She's like a female actress, but like nerd pop culture icon.
Oh, cool.
Like computer games and stuff.
Like the chick in like the second series of Spaced.
Uh,
The chick who works in like the
yeah,
comic.
you could do that, I guess.
You can do that. You can do that if you want. I will. Don't you worry. I will. Sorry. And
Paul
my
F.
final one, J. Lovegrove of
yeah.
How to Write a Tune and Brass Cats fame. Funnily enough,
I know this fame. Well, I don't know.
I know of his fame. He chose again William Shatner.
Doesn't surprise me.
I wasn't expecting William Shatner to show up more than once.
Doesn't surprise me.
Do you reckon was he a fucking absolute caner?
There was a Star Trek discussion briefly between me and Jay recently, so I expected him through a while to mention some sort of Star Trek
Yeah.
character. It makes sense.
Yeah,
But you
okay.
didn't ask me that. You asked me if Paul Shatner was a caner. I don't know if he
Not
took
cocaine,
I
I
don't know
just
if he
thought,
took
like-
cocaine, but he was a bit crazy in his day.
But
Still is, but I think crazy now.
William Shatner, Joey Diaz.
Nice, yeah, I can
for
see
the
that.
Stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, it comes up Conor McGregor,
Ah,
but I like the reason because I'd like to see if he can drink.
yeah.
The dude's like
weed.
training like 2/3 or 3/4 of the year in like UFC, and can only probably party like when he's done fighting. And he goes home to his wife, and I go home and I stick
Have a nice
I stick my
bluff.
fingers in some of my ma's homemade butter, and then I stick them right in her jacksie.
Have a nice bluff.
I hope he don't listen to this because he's really not
I'm
like
sure
that.
he does.
Although I would love to get in a slanging match with Conor McGregor.
I'm sure he does.
Because he'd just be there, just going like, "You sit there in your silly shorts and your silly hoodie." I mean, it'd be more brutal than that, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to say it about myself. But I'd just be like, "Yeah, well, you're a cunt."
Who else does he have?
I'm not done dissing Conor McGregor.
Sorry.
So William Shatner, Joey Diaz, Conor McGregor, understandably, Zach Wilde of Black Label Society.
Yeah.
I nearly fucked that up there, and I was going to infuriate so many people down the pub. There was a story once that Zach Wilde's band, Black Label Society, when they were on tour with Ozzy, they apparently had a bar tab or a beer tab that was like $54,000.
Wow.
And they were only on tour for like 2 months or something like that. So yeah, he's a big drinker. He's a really big drinker. And finally, again, Amy Winehouse.
Wow. Keep the party going.
To keep the party going.
Till she dies, anyway.
I mean, she did, yeah. Well, keep the party. Yeah, that's when everyone's like, "Oh, I don't feel like partying now."
You've seen the statue in Camden. In fact, I think me and you have been in Camden, looked at that statue.
I haven't seen it up close.
Oh, really? It's fucking.
Oh no, I did.
shit.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah,
weird.
I did. Yeah, people are like
Looks
covering
like
it in their Reading bands.
It looks like a Michael Jackson turns into a robot.
I
in
do,
Moonwalker.
however, I do want to go and titty fuck it.
Wow, there's not really much of a titty fight. It's weird.
Oh, it's just like, did
It'll
they even do
chafe.
it like, because she got a boob job before she died. She got like a 10 grand boob job.
Well, apparently it's her height. She must have been. I know she was short. But
She was
fuck
short.
Me, this is
But even in
tiny.
heels, she's like
Yeah.
tiny. So yeah, we've shouted out everyone else's. I love some of them a lot. I wish my sister had actually sent us one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can do an update. We'll do like an update when people start to clock on as to how fun that game is. So we've given out everyone else's. So how about we share our choices?
Yes.
Sure. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first or shall I?
I'm still trying to find mine. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off then. So I had backups because
There
we were
it is.
scared. We were scared that we would cross over, but then I actually sent
Don't
mine
cross
to
the
yours.
streams.
I sent mine to you last night, and you were just like, "Nope, no crossovers." Therefore,
Which
no
is
need.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm probably going to still mention my backups.
Okay.
But my top 5 roster is Jennifer Lawrence,
Nice.
mainly just because. Like from the Oscars when she like won the Oscar and she was just like
That moved you, did it?
no, not even that. Like when she fell over, I was just like, oh yeah, I like girls that tumble.
That post blogs.
No, what is it? She like, you know when they do like the post interview after they come off stage, they have to go and talk to all the fucking press and stuff. And
I've
she
got
like
down the stairs.
she like came out and stuff. She was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just done shots with my brothers. Like she was like doing shots of tequila out the back, and I was just like, fucking A, Jennifer Lawrence. Fucking goddamn A.
Yeah.
So I'm down with having tequila with Jennifer Lawrence. Hunter S. Thompson.
Nice, very nice.
Just
I'm surprised
stories.
he hasn't popped up.
Fucking stories.
Yeah.
And also just, I reckon he can put away just a disgusting amount of whiskey. Did you ever see that thing that he actually wrote and it was actually his day-to-day like routine?
Yes, I've read this. Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was like waking up at like 3 PM, drinking like 2 whiskeys, a line of coke, going to a bar, having some food, drinking more whiskey, coming home, having a joint, doing some coke, and then just writing for like until like 6 or 7 in the morning. And it was just that for days on end. And it was just like, whew, man alive. But, you know, he fucking lived it. He fucking lived it. That got a bit serious at the end there.
Yes. Who else you got?
Danny Dyer.
Ah, there
Obviously.
we go. Yeah, yeah.
Who doesn't want to go for a beer with
Yeah,
Danny
yeah,
Dyer?
fair enough.
I'm convinced my sister, if she like, I'm trying to figure out her list, and I reckon Danny Dyer's on it, and I reckon Keith Sutherland's on it.
Oh, nice.
I took Keith Sutherland off mainly because I knew that, or I had a
nice,
suspicion that he might be on hers. Ta-da! So yeah, Jennifer Lawrence, Hunter S. Thompson, Danny Dyer. Already that's ridiculous.
It's awesome though.
Already. Number 4, Helen Mirren.
Nice. Very nice.
Who doesn't want to go and get fucked up
Very
with Helen
nice.
Mirren?
That's a good shout.
But
actually.
also, I reckon after a few cheeky wines, she definitely gets a bit touchy.
Yeah,
I reckon she'll
so.
be like stroking your arm and like cuddling up to you,
Yeah.
and I'll be all right with that. I'm totally down with that. I'll probably put my arm around Helen Mirren and be like, "You come over here."
Yeah, come sit with me.
Come over
Come sit with Uncle Joe. Helen.
Oh, don't know about that. Don't know if I can say that. And last but not least, Rick Mail.
Awesome. Very good. Did
Fucking
I say Rick Mail?
absolutely-
Yeah, Lizzie had Rick Mail, didn't she?
Yeah.
No, someone had Rick Mail.
So, Rick Mail, man, just out and out legend. My backups.
Oh, yes, of course.
I had my 2 backups. One was Tom Hanks.
Nice.
Again,
yeah.
just because of my need to find out if he actually hates the burbs or not. And also Mike Skinner from The Streets. Now, mainly because I think that he can have a good, weird conversation, but like he would. You know how like we sometimes have conversations that are weird, but we both sound like that we're super into it, so it doesn't sound like a joke. I think he'd be similar to that. I'd quite like to sit down and do a podcast with Mike Skinner and Danny Dyer.
Very well thought through.
So that's So my top 5: Jennifer Lawrence, Hunter S. Thompson, Danny Dyer, Helen Mirren, and Rick Mayall.
I struggled with mine. It took me a while to think of mine, and I'm still not entirely positive it's what I want. But I do think if I did happen to go out of these 5 people, I would have a pretty fucking awesome time. So I went with Nick Cage.
I can't believe I didn't.
I mean, he probably would get a bit crazy, but I think he'd be good fun.
I think he'd try and fight. He's definitely going to try and fight someone.
Yeah, I think I'd enjoy...
But it's just going to be like roughhousing.
I think I'd enjoy watching that, to be fair.
Yeah, because you have to remember that you're going to be there as well.
Oh, yeah. So I've got Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
I've got Patrick Stewart.
I don't think he's going to stand for Nick Cage's bullshit.
No, I don't think he will.
Nick Cage is going to try and roughhouse him, and he's just going to be like, "Don't you dare!"
Well, Patrick Stewart's going to have some funny stories, and we know he's good at comedy from like being in Ted and being American Dad and stuff like that. So we know he's good fun.
He was in Ted.
Yeah, he does a voice at the beginning, like.
Fucking hell, he does it all. Yeah.
Tom Davis, the D.I. Sleet from Murdering Successful.
Oh, mate.
Ideally with him as D.I. Sleet, but to be fair, he seems like a pretty cool guy anyway, so I'll be happy.
He does, yeah, I like him.
It was just Tom Davis, maybe a lot of fucking fun.
Again, he's the kind of guy that I feel like you could have a weird conversation with and he'd keep it going.
Yeah,
he wouldn't
absolutely.
just like carve it like, that was weird.
And he'll keep fucking
You'd
drinking
keep
as
going
well.
and it would be a genuine conversation.
So, yeah, so far, Nick Cage, Patrick Stewart, Tom Davis, Kurt Russell.
That one surprised me.
Yeah, well, it's changed a lot, to be fair. At one point, it was Woody Harrelson, like, it's gone a bit through. But eventually, it was like, Kurt Russell, actually, I thought.
What was it that.
I think because we watched a lot of Tarantino recently, I like him in Hateful Eight, and he's going to be in the new Guardians film, so yeah, he's popping at the moment. And
is he going to be Thingy's dad?
I think
he's going to be Thingy's dad, isn't he? Because they kind of look alike.
I think he actually would tell Nick Cage to shut the fuck up as well.
I reckon
he could. What's the word I'm thinking of? Diplomatically keep Nick Cage under control in a way that Nick Cage thought he was doing it because he was buddy with Kurt Russell.
What I don't want from your list is that Nick Cage is the one that everyone's like, fuck. Guy's a dick.
Tom Davis won't be that way.
Right. He'll be like, this is amazing.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get on the Cage train.
The Cage train.
Kurt Russell. And,
Choo-choo.
And this one, to be fair, was a late edition, but I went Chris Pratt. I was thinking more Parks and Rec, but I remember seeing him.
Andy. I want to go drinking with Andy.
I remember he was on an episode of The Nerdist, and I kind of got he was joking, but he was fucking funny, where he arrived late to the podcast. So the director, James Gunn of Guardians of the Galaxy, was already being interviewed, and Chris Pratt arrived late. And you heard the assistant being like, "Do you want a drink?" And he was just like, "Tequila." And they're like, "No, we can't give you tequila." And he's like, "Oh, but I've already started drinking already." He's like, I'm kind of on the drinking train right now. Like,
yeah, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this.
And it was very awful. That was very funny.
No, I like that.
So I think he'd be a bit of fun.
Yeah,
as well.
I reckon he can. I reckon he enjoys a beer.
We know he does.
We know
he misses them too from getting trimmed. So we know if we hits that bar and he has a taste of it, if he sees Nick Cage, Patrick Stewart, Tom Davis, and Kurt Russell knocking back beers, he's not going to say no.
It's very true.
And me, I'll be the swing vote.
Like, go on, mate. Tequila.
If Greg's drinking, I might as well drink too.
I would love to see Patrick Stewart do a shot of tequila. I would fucking love that. I'd like to see Helen Mirren do a shot of tequila. But I reckon.
With a vagina.
All right. I was going to say in her mouth. Because I want to just see her like sense. Take it and just not even flinch.
Does make more sense. Yeah. Not even take her eyes.
Sorry.
Off her phone.
Not
even take her eyes off her phone.
Tequila in the vagina. Just realised what you said there. That's got to be a fucking awful, painful thing.
I don't think it's a good idea. If I'm being honest with you.
I don't think so. But that's great fun, isn't it?
I imagine it'll just pour out the sides anyway.
Ugh. We're gonna end with an agony.
You didn't ask for it, but here's advice anyway.
Give us your agony. I'm in agony.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to your talks. I don't want your advice. Just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer: do not take our advice. If you do, we'll not be held accountable for inevitable heartbreak. Thank you.
Who's in agony today, Greg?
My partner wants me to have sex with other men.
Really?
Then
there's more?
Tell him about it in bed.
Tell him about it?
Yes. Well,
Seems like an odd request.
He downloads porn every day. Some of it makes me feel sick. And he wants me to go dogging with him.
Oh.
But I refuse. I refuse, point blank. I'm not doing it.
Why not?
We've been together 3 years.
Perfect time for dogging.
He's 32.
He's funny.
I'm 29.
Oh.
He wants me to come onto my friends' husbands. Even have sex with them.
I don't think the wives are going to be too happy with it.
I've said I'll never have a threesome or anything with my friends' husbands. But whenever we have sex, he demands I fantasize about a man he has chosen for me.
Wow, that's very rapey.
He uses crude language too.
Vagina.
The only break I get is that he works away a lot. He says it's all his fantasy, but I don't trust him. I dare not press him, as he has a bad temper.
So what's he gonna do? Just like, oh yeah, just like I really want you to have sex with people, and then she like as soon as that dick's inside her, she's like, I can't believe you're having sex with other people.
Oh my god! But like picking like the man, like
I think that is a man who just wants to get out of his marriage.
I want you to fantasize about Jeff.
I want you to fantasize about it so much that you actually do it, so that I can then accuse you of cheating, and I don't have to pay you anything if I wish
I'm
to
having
divorce
sex
you.
with you tonight. I want you to fantasize about the guy behind us in Sainsbury's earlier.
Oh dear! In the fish aisle.
How's that
Exactly the one in
working?
the fish aisle.
Of course, the one in the fish aisle, the one in the bread aisle was fucking hideous.
Whilst I was filling my nostrils with the aroma of tuna.
And brine.
That was horrible.
So he basically wants his wife to just
So
bang
he's asked
other people, have sex with her friends' husbands, or if not, just
you
fantasize.
know what I've realised with these ones that we take from a newspaper that
somewhere.
we've already mentioned. It's the fact that none of them actually end with like a question, like "What shall I do?"
It's true.
They just end and it's just
True.
like right, okay.
There's
well,
no actual question here.
What should you do?
Just
I'm assuming that's the answer she's looking for. Is what she should do. She should do.
I guess so. I guess like like help. What do I do? If you're not into it, stop because it doesn't.
Yeah,
It
please
doesn't
don't do
sound
that.
like he's going to give up on this.
Please, for the love of God, don't
If
do
he's
that.
like have sex with your friends' husbands, no, okay. I want you to think about fucking George while I fuck you. Like
Grimwood.
it's weird.
George Grimwood.
Who doesn't do that? But it's like weird. But
Yeah.
Lizzie, can you think about Joe tonight?
Don't
sex?
get me involved. Don't
I
get
knew,
me involved.
You knew it was coming. No, if I'd asked for it, it'd be very fucking.
If you want to not ejaculate instantly, think about me having sex.
Things are happening.
What's going on?
Oh, did a mischief.
Oh, thank God I wasn't asleep. Otherwise, it's been a wet dream.
Oh, I was on the bus.
I was on the bus.
I wondered where I was.
I was on the bus once and I had an orgasm.
What?
Well, I was sat near the engine where it vibrates.
What are you, a woman?
I don't know.
Were you lying on a horse?
I don't. I mean, it probably wasn't like a full blown orgasm, but like
Were you lying on a horse?
I wasn't. But it just felt.
Sat on a washing machine?
No, it just felt really good. Wow. I definitely at one point
That's
made like
changed.
I made that
big
face.
perception.
It's weird, right?
That's fucking.
My fucking butthole and balls were just getting it was like I was sat like because it's that bit of the bus where it's like like one deckers.
I know the bit well.
The one decker where it's like that one seat that's above the wheel and engine.
You always smirk when there's a woman sat there, like an old woman. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Just
love.
dusting off the cobwebs,
I know what you're doing. I know what you're fucking.
washing off the cobwebs.
Shake before you vac. Kind of
But yeah, no, that I mean, let's get away from that.
goes off like a party popper.
Oh God, I remember telling that story to someone once. They never let me live it down, and now I've just told like
Everyone.
50 people.
It might have even been me that you told never let you live it down because I am like wow.
Yeah, I know. Well, I felt bad that you had the wet dream story to like the other day. So
So at least you came on a bus.
yeah, I didn't come on the bus.
It's like the sequel to that fucking another
It just
48
felt.
hours
I
film.
definitely didn't ejaculate, but it was definitely like on its
speed
way.
free.
On its way to an ejaculation.
Speed free and ejaculation.
There was a speed 3, wasn't there?
No.
Just
Oh,
two?
yeah, that was Father Ted.
Oh yes, of course. So yes, there was a speed 3. So I don't think that woman would particularly enjoy having like other people bang her.
No, I don't think so. Either.
Unless they're actually really, really good at it.
Yes.
But also, I just think...
I don't think she wants it at all, if I'm being honest.
I just think it's one massive ploy from the husband just to be like, yo,
Banging.
so like you're having sex with other people and I want a divorce. And she's going to be like, yeah, but you asked me to. And it's like,
So it's possibly
yeah,
all a
but-
big trick to get her.
Yeah, just like a big old ruse. You know what I mean?
He's secretly banging her sister.
That's an interesting concept.
Or a man of his choosing.
What should we do for that woman? What should we say in the way of advice?
Stop letting him fucking sexually bully you into fucking his crazy weird demands that you're not comfortable with. You're not comfortable. Get the fuck out of it. But obviously that is good advice. Bad advice would be, please bang all your husbands. All the husbands. Please bang all your friends'
Just go
husbands.
fucking
like
you
all
just
of
have
them.
a 20,
even
24
their families,
hours.
even their dads,
Just like a 24
their
hours.
brothers,
It always comes back to
and
the
their
incest,
cousins.
doesn't it?
No,
Here we
it's not
go.
incest, is it?
No,
No, it's
here
not
we
incest.
go.
It's not incest.
Families and cousins. That's how it fucking
Yeah,
starts.
but-
Oh, well, you banged all the families and cousins, have you? Well, you know, you've got family and cousins.
No, but she's
Maybe
banging,
you should bang
she's
them as
banging
well.
the husband's family and cousins,
Defender.
not her.
The defender is in. Trust me, this is exactly the route it's going.
There's nothing
It's going
wrong
to end
with a
up
bit
with
of
you
incest.
banging your own mum whilst your husband watches. He's not going to really understand it because that's not what we asked for. But Greg's going to be
I
loving
just
it.
wanted you to
Greg's
think
gonna
about,
be loving it, though.
think about George from fucking the school fucking carpool. I didn't mean fucking do this for your mother.
Oh, dear God.
Hi, Doris.
Doris.
Yeah, I've got that Blackadder DVD for you. Sorry, you're a bit busy. at the
Blackadder
moment.
DVD.
Bit busy banging my wife at the moment, which
Yes,
is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, she's literally poleaxed on me right now. Is that the right phrase? feel
I
like
don't know, but I liked it.
Cool.
I did like it.
So there's some advice.
So there you go. There's some advice. Actual advice.
You know what we should do?
Jack it in. Good
you know,
advice. Bang all your
jack
friends'
it in.
husbands.
I'm not ready for another segment.
Thank you for listening to All Seeing Guys. We have
That's-
been wasted. I do apologise. Episode
Don't
34.
apologise. The
I don't
drunk ones are the best
apologise.
ones.
It will be drunk.
Look how popular Modem Love was in Brazil. They fucking love a piss up over there.
It's true, pretty
They don't.
wankered.
They like robbery and such.
So we will
Slums. It's past Greg's bedtime. This has been episode 34. Don't
Episode
worry.
34.
No. I've got this. Don't worry.
Okay, sorry.
It's cool. I've done an intro. Let's do an outro. So that was episode 34. Thank you for joining us. Yep, I've definitely missed something. We thank you for your contributions in the way of your celebrity drinking crews. It's been fun sitting here. I didn't actually realise how much I needed this tonight because things have been shitty. I have been Joe.
I've been Greg, sat next to Joe.
And we have been drunk.
All Seeing Guys who were drunk. Good
like he
night.
just finishes my
Farewell.
sentences.
Au revoir. Joe, you can have the last word. Make it spectacular.
That's really annoying because I was going to say spectacular. Just took it away from me.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.